今天我们要学习5个新的英语词汇。Let's get started. 第一个是 subside， 第二个是 cumbersome， 第三个是 diligent， 第四个是 relentless， 最后一个是 sluggish。subside，
状况平缓，水消退。
subside. The swelling in his ankle started to subside after a few days.
几天后，他脚踝的肿胀开始消退了。
The floodwaters finally began to subside.
洪水终于开始下降了。
In her next letter, she said that she felt better and that her thoughts of suicide had subsided and that she had a new idea for a novel.
We expect the turbulence to subside in a few minutes, and we should have a smooth flight the rest of the way.
Maybe we should head back, wait for the water to subside so we can find another way out.
As the pain subsided, my mind was free to notice how incredibly cute this guy was.
After any great trauma or crisis, after the shock subsides and the nerves stop twitching.
The pain you're feeling is normal and should subside soon.
Time passed, but my yearning for Edward never subsided.
Cumbersome.
笨重的，麻烦的。
Cumbersome. Wearing that heavy armor felt very cumbersome and restricted his movement.
穿着那件沉重的盔甲，感觉很笨重，限制了他的行动。
Wearing that heavy armor felt very cumbersome and restricted his movement.
But the international rulebook is much bigger and thicker and longer and harder and much more cumbersome for me to understand.
Not having to haul your cumbersome Christmas tree 7 city blocks only to have it poke you and give you splinters.
Yes, well, ever since 9/11, everything's become more cumbersome than before, if you can imagine.
Ego, pride, all that cumbersome baggage you men carry around to keep you so humble.
It's a full kilo of nutty chocolate triangles in one handy cumbersome bar.
Your weapons are heavy and cumbersome, but you are light and agile.
Diligent.
勤奋的，勤劳的。
Diligent. He was praised for his diligent work ethic and attention to detail.
他因其勤奋的工作态度和对细节的关注而受到赞扬。
He was praised for his diligent work ethic and attention to detail.
Whether she was being diligent in her work, whether she was obsessive compulsive, or whether she really didn't have a personal life, who knows?
Sheila, when we worked at the other branch in town, we had a member of staff very similar to you, diligent, hardworking.
And I worked for him diligently and miserably at the Institute for Advanced Study of Princeton.
These men and women are working diligently at stretching every cent they have.
So be punctual, be diligent, be efficient, and you will accomplish all of your goals.
I have made diligent search for it, but I cannot find it.
I think he's rather surprised that a young man like you can be quite so diligent.
Relentless.
持续不断的，坚持不懈的。
Relentless. The army launched a relentless attack on the enemy.
军队对敌人发起了持续不断的攻击。
The army launched a relentless attack on the enemy.
In the last few months of her life, Felicia was forced to fight an exhausting battle with a relentless disease.
Because of this boy's apparent shortcomings, he was bullied mercilessly and relentlessly by the other children.
Actually, I don't like their cars very much. But the Japanese people, they have this relentless pursuit for absolute perfection in everything.
From wildfires, both at home and abroad, to relentless tornadoes and hurricanes, to the devastation of earthquakes.
These people who relentlessly call for his address, his phone number, asking to be put in touch with him or even with me.
For the next 5 months, they relentlessly searched, but the results were predictable.
They're so determined and relentless at everything they do.
He is relentless once he has an idea in his mind.
Ruby's relentless pursuit of justice has already solved 2 Seattle murders.
Sluggish.
迟缓的，呆滞的。
Sluggish. After the long flight, I felt sluggish and couldn't concentrate.
长途飞行后，我感到身体很迟缓，无法集中精神。
After the long flight, I felt sluggish and couldn't concentrate.
Your book just came out, and our early projections show sluggish sales, which is making it hard to get reviewers to read it.
It seems that when her body temperature warms up, she grows sluggish, but when it cools, her functions spike.
10 games into the season, the Warriors are looking sluggish again.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit sluggish from the sun today, I guess.
Now, anything is going to get sluggish when it's cold.
Now I'm gonna be groggy and sluggish all day.